Hello, space and science enthusiasts. Today, we are going to talk about an incredible achievement in China's space exploration efforts, a step that seems like it's straight out of a science fiction movie. You wouldn't want to miss this historic moment that has captured the attention of scientists from around the world. So, buckle up as we dive into the exciting world of space exploration together. China's long-standing space program has achieved a remarkable feat, with the Chang'e 6 lunar probe embarking on a technically complex mission that began on May 3, 2024. On Sunday, May 15, 2024, it successfully landed on the far side of the moon. This is truly a significant step, as this area is home to one of the largest impact craters in the solar system, the South Pole Aitken Basin. According to information from China's state news agency, Xinhua, Chang'e 6 is there to collect samples from this rarely explored region. This mission will last for a total of 53 days, concluding on June 26, 2024. Huang Wu from the China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation explains the landing process of the spacecraft as follows. On Sunday, May 15, 2024, Chang'e 6 descended to the lunar surface from 200 kilometers above, scanning the surface to find a suitable landing site. Considering the risks of descending to a lower orbit, we carefully placed our probe in its designated orbit with precise control procedures. We had to rapidly reduce its relative velocity compared to the moon. Within 15 minutes, the speed was 0, which consumed a huge amount of fuel. However, this ensured Chang'e 6 successfully reached the surface. Now, Chang'e 6 will collect lunar soil and rock samples and conduct various experiments. According to Xinhua, this process will be completed within 2 days. The probe will use 2 different methods to collect samples: a drilling tool to collect samples from beneath the surface, and a robotic arm to collect samples from the surface. But that's not all. Chang'e 6 will make an unprecedented takeoff from the far side of the moon with the collected samples. This step will be highly exciting and significant in terms of space exploration. China began demonstrating interest in space research in the late 1950s. During this period, the country took initial steps to establish the fundamental infrastructure for space technologies and research. Then, in 1970, by successfully placing Dongfang Hong-1 into orbit, China officially declared its presence in space. However, the real turning point came in 2003. That year, with the Shenzhou 5 mission, China became a significant player in human spaceflight by sending its own astronaut into space. This achievement demonstrated China's determination and capabilities in space exploration on a global scale. Let's take a look at China's ambitious and comprehensive goals in space research. China has taken a serious step in sending manned and unmanned missions to the moon. In 2013, the Chang'e 3 lander successfully performed a soft landing on the moon, becoming the 3rd country to deploy a vehicle on the lunar surface. The Chang'e 4 mission successfully landed on the far side of the moon and conducted investigations using a rover. China's goal is to establish a sustainable colony on the moon in the long run. In 2021, China successfully launched the Tianwen-1 spacecraft to Mars. This mission was designed to explore the surface of the red planet and investigate its geological structures and potential water presence. In the next phase of this mission, China plans to send a lander and rover to Mars. China is working on a long-term space station program called the Tiangong Project. After 2 experimental modules, Tiangong-1 and Tiangong-2, the Tianhe module was launched into space in 2021. This module will serve as the foundation for future crewed missions. China's space station program is progressing towards its goal of international cooperation and leadership in space exploration. China's long-term goals in space research aim to expand the boundaries of space exploration and make space more accessible and usable for humanity. These goals include interplanetary travel, space mining, and the development of life support systems in space. Interplanetary travel involves the journey of manned or unmanned spacecraft to other planets or celestial bodies beyond Earth. This goal aims to expand humanity's exploration of space and better understand the characteristics of other planets and moons in the solar system. Interplanetary travel could enable humanity to take further steps into the depths of the universe and open the doors to new discoveries in space science. Space mining involves the discovery, extraction, and utilization of resources in space. Resources in space, such as those found in asteroids, on the lunar surface, and on other celestial bodies, may include valuable minerals, metals, and water. Space mining aims to preserve Earth's resources and exploit economic opportunities in space. As a result, space mining could support future space colonization and help humanity become more sustainable in space. The development of life support systems in space is critical for enabling long-duration human space missions. These systems establish the necessary infrastructure to sustain human life and work inside spacecraft and space stations. Space life support systems aim to provide air, water, food, energy, and other essential needs in the space environment. These systems could enable humanity to stay in space for longer periods and lay the foundations for sustainable life in space. All these goals support China's vision of not only being a scientific, but also a technological and economic powerhouse in space exploration. By making strategic investments towards these long-term goals, China aims to strengthen its leadership in space exploration and contribute to making space a domain accessible for humanity to explore and utilize. Overall, China's ambitious and comprehensive goals in space research are seen as a strategic step to enhance the country's national power and prestige. With intense efforts aimed at achieving these goals, China continues to make significant progress in space exploration and technologies on the global stage. The high-budget allocation and focus enable China to rapidly expand and modernize its space programs, making it a more effective player on the international stage. Under the leadership of CNSA, China's space programs are advancing with increasing momentum and gaining a respected position globally. This high budget and focus allow China to make significant advancements in space exploration and technologies. They have launched a series of missions focusing particularly on lunar and Mars explorations since the early 2020s. Among these missions, the Chang'e space station project also holds a significant place. The Chang'e 4 mission, carried out in 2019, made a historic landing on the far side of the moon, garnering great interest in the scientific community. This achievement highlighted China's capabilities and determination in space exploration. Lunar explorations will enable the acquisition of new information about the depths of space and represent a significant step towards humanity's space exploration goals. In this context, China's advancements in its space program are being closely monitored internationally. Recently, we have witnessed significant strides by China in Mars explorations. The Tianwen-1 probe and the Zhurong rover were of great importance for closely examining and understanding Mars. However, the Chang'e 6 mission on June 2, 2024, initiated a new era in lunar explorations. This mission will collect samples from strategically important regions of the Moon, such as the South Pole Aitken Basin, providing important data to the scientific community. This success once again proves China's leadership claims and technological capabilities in space research. The far side of the Moon is an area not visible from Earth and has not been visited in previous explorations. Therefore, a launch from the far side of the Moon offers scientists the opportunity to explore and examine this mysterious region. Materials collected from the far side of the Moon could provide crucial clues about its formation and evolution. These materials may be less affected by Earth and could offer a clearer picture of how the Moon formed and developed. Additionally, data collected from the far side of the Moon could shed light on the early stages of the solar system, providing more information about how it formed and evolved. This launch could open a new window for scientists and space exploration, allowing for the investigation of resources, geological structures, and potential water presence on the far side of the Moon. These discoveries could provide significant scientific and technical information for human space exploration and future space colonization. Therefore, a launch from the far side of the Moon could accelerate humanity's progress in space exploration and provide new insights to the scientific community. China's space program is rapidly advancing under the leadership of President Xi Jinping. The country has been competing with the United States and Russia by making significant investments in space research over the past decade. Concerns from the United States and Russia regarding China's space program often revolve around its potential military purposes. Claims that China's space program aims to develop military capabilities beyond civilian purposes are particularly noteworthy. This situation has initiated a new era of competition in space research and led to tensions in the international arena. The United States and Russia have certain concerns about collaborating with China in space research. These concerns primarily revolve around technology transfer and security issues. However, some collaborations with China have been conducted in the past, such as contributions to the International Space Station. However, increasing tensions and security concerns in recent years have led the United States and Russia to adopt policies limiting cooperation with China. Particularly, there is a more cautious approach regarding the sharing of military and strategically important space technologies. The possibility of future collaboration is uncertain. As long as concerns about the military aspects of China's space program persist, it is likely that the United States and Russia will adopt a more cautious stance. However, the significant role of international cooperation in space research and the presence of common interests may lead to the reconsideration of collaborative efforts in the future. Together, we took a deep dive into the exciting and challenging world of space exploration. Space is one of humanity's greatest scientific and technological achievements, and every step offers new opportunities for exploration and progress. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our video. This way, we can be informed about our future videos and explore more together. Space exploration is an adventure that pushes the boundaries of humanity, and we are happy to be on this journey with you. Until the next video, take care and keep exploring the boundless beauty of space.